I used to like rewatch some of my old clips. I used to point my flashes really high and it would like miss everyone.
If you're really sussed about like the elevation, you can always ping it, and that's always the floor. Just remember that.
Oh, what? Oh my god,
That's,
this
like, the very
helps
floor.
so much.
You could literally just aim like a pixel above that if you want.
Oh.
Just do it like a little bit higher than the dot, and you're probably chilling.
Oh, Eric, wanna teach me some stuff? Yeah, you finished your scrims? Get on. I need to get better with like knowing what fights to take and if it's worth it. I won't lie, I make some dumb ass mistakes. Tyson and I were VOD reviewing like the matches from yesterday when I was playing against him and stuff, and he was just like pointing out like so many things that like I would not even take into consideration. You guys are on Omen on this map?
We do, yeah. I mean, as a controller in general, you want to throw smokes to help maintain map control or take map control, right?
Yeah.
So very commonly people default one of two ways. They default to take a lobby to basically push off this player essentially, to make him so that he doesn't have this deep angle, right? Deep lines are really good in this map because if you leave one guy with a deep line A, you can overstack the B and C bomb side, right? That's just how like Haven is played generally.
We always just like deep smoke here.
Yeah,
take
so deep
control.
smoke here is really good too, right? Because this basically denies vision of this guy potentially holding short. And essentially, if you guys heavy like util A, like a breach hunt, for example, right? From like A link or wherever.
Yeah.
Essentially it makes it so they have to respect the smoke and they have to play behind the smoke, which means that you guys can be all the way
Scale up.
Essentially, yes. That's like the threat, right? You don't even have to scale with it, right? You can throw the utility and essentially it still has the same effect potentially, right?
Okay.
But vice versa, if you look at like attackers, right? Attackers always take a lobby very often. Their A default be smoke here, right?
Yeah, that's what we do.
This is the whole thing where it denies holding this vision cross. Even if you smoke a lobby, take a lobby, they can always run across essentially. The guy can even take a stun if he wanted to, run through here off the bat, come to here, and theoretically, I mean, you could be from the smoke, but the whole point is this guy doesn't have the angle cross, and so he has to be aware of the fact that someone could be short.
Oh yeah, because like Omen could also like TP cubby.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. But the whole point is this TP means they can always be short, right? Which basically, in turn, what this means, they have to commit more than one player here. You can't just like leave a guy here holding this line and rotate off. Basically, throwing the smoke alone and throwing a fake TP even, basically, there's always a threat that this guy could be down short. V1, I think you should throw a smoke. Where you throw a smoke like this. And what this basically does is there's always a threat that a guy could walk short, always walk long kind of a thing, either or.
Yeah, but isn't there like a flaw
in
this one?
There's a flaw in this one if someone is
sure
here.
Yeah.
Yes, if they peek short off the bat. But the whole point is like if they peek long off the bat, you don't know if they like walked up or not. Yeah, so think of it this scenario. Some guy peeks short off the bat, they see the smoke, right? Basically, the smoke makes it so they have to have more than one player on A.
Wait, that's so
for lurkers,
smart.
So I mean, defensive smokes, obviously smokes for teammates are always good. Obviously, if they're hitting A, smoke like short here, smoke short long here. I see some teams even throw a smoke here.
I used to like rewatch some of my old clips, and then Tyson would laugh because like I used to point my flashes really high and it would like miss everyone.
If you're really sussed about like the elevation, you can always ping it, and that's always the floor. Just remember that.
Oh, what? Wait, I didn't know that.
Here.
Oh my god, this helps so much.
You could literally just aim like a pixel above that if you want.
Oh.
Just do it like a little bit higher than the dot, and you're probably chilling. You're probably an anchor C player. You don't always have to be, but generally you're probably like a guy playing for anchor C, right?
Yeah, I am.
And when you're anchor, just like an anchor's job in general, you know, you can try to get a pick if you want, but in the end, your goal is basically stall as much as you can for your teammates that like rotate in.
If I'm solo holding C, for instance, and I literally hear a shit ton of people running out, I know I'll probably have to break like the Sova dart on my own. Is it smarter to just throw one solo smoke here, like you just threw there? Or would it be better to also like smoke CT? Or just like completely ignore it because they're already like running out?
Yeah, I heavily ignore this. So like think of it this way, right? What does the smoke accomplish? Essentially, it just lets you stay alive back
too,
here, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it makes it so like if they were to come and fight you, they have to scrim through a smoke or util through a smoke. Taking backside basically becomes really hard for them.
Yeah.
And being able to maintain backside is like really good because essentially it just limits where they can be, right?
Yeah.
If you have all backside, even though they take sight, it limits them to like front sight, garage, right?
Yeah.
Right? There's gonna be some scenarios where you're slowly jump spotting this, right? The whole idea of like spotting a deep line, like the same idea as A, right?
Eric, my jump peeking is ass. But Tyson watched me and he like roasted me. He said, I think that's the worst I've ever seen in my life. I have to show you.
You do it. That one was okay. Do it again.
No, I become so nervous now. Okay.
You're chilling. No, that's actually not that bad.
Okay, because he told me it's bad.
You see me?
Well, I'm seeing it on the mini map.
That's the most important thing. You don't even have to move your mouse. I'm not even kidding.
Bro,
You can just make a circle midair.
Okay.
And you don't have to move your mouse. Here, literally, if you look at me, I'm literally not even moving my mouse.
I think I got this. Wait, I did it!
Like, Yeah, that looks solid. If you're solo
Okay.
here, you jump spot for information because you basically are playing to like get information, and that's basically your goal. To stall and to like live and get info if they're hitting you or not. When you spot a guy here, it gives you time for your teammates to rotate over because
Yeah.
they have to run all the way from here to here. It's deep info. The same idea as A. Shooting a dart is really good. The reason why shooting a dart is really good is because if it scans and it clears everything, nothing's there, they're gonna save their util. If you shoot
Okay.
this dart, then you get out, then they'd be like, oh, she could still be backside kind of a thing, and then they'll commit more util. Some rankers play in a way where even if they're solo here, they try to flash, capitalize, get one, and then get out. But generally, you want to look at your minimap to see, are my teammates close to rotate and flood in to help me or not?
Yeah.
If people can flood in to help you, then you want to throw like, you want to play to fight, right?
Yeah.
But if you're by yourself and your teammates aren't close to you at all, spotting formation is good, and then leaving afterwards. Like, just play for a retake, because you're not going to be able to hold this down. Your teammates aren't going to come in and save you in time either.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know when I should know
Yes,
when throwing
yeah,
a flash
yeah.
and not following
Yes.
through with it. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. So
Okay.
the biggest thing is if your teammates are flooding in. If
Okay.
you are planning to fight, you need to stall that extra couple seconds. Your teammates are
Yes.
so close to flooding.
Yes.
They're telling you, we can flood. If
Okay.
you throw this flash, even if you don't peek with you, just stay alive.
Yes.
Good thing is you'll stall them. The
And
extra
then my
couple
teammates will
seconds you give
just be able to get on site with me.
Yes, that's when
Okay.
you want to stall, right? Throwing a flash for a stall is good in that scenario. In fact, it's also really good not to peek with it generally,
Okay.
because let's just imagine like you're the solo here, and your teammates are flooding in, right? You flash this guy, whatever, right? You stall and you sit here. The good thing is, even though your teammates are triple spawn rotating out, you being alive creates this threat of like a crossfire, right? Let's say you're dead, right? You peeked with your flash by yourself,
Yeah.
your teammates are flooding in. All they have to do is look at spawn. They don't have to be worried about the guy back flat, right?
Yeah.
I recommend, if you're playing Omen, by the way, for the, you know how it's the green arrow thing, right? Is what you look at. I recommend moving back and forth, like pressing W and S, by the way, rather pressing left, right, like
Oh, wait.
for really specific
Yeah,
things. Like, this one,
wait.
it's
Wait,
way
you're
easier.
right. It is way easier.
Oh, you can also be really cringe and throw smoke for yourself. It's interesting.
I do that on pistol sometimes, where I can like easily get out. I own Tyson in
Oh.
smokes. I'm like not even kidding.
Superman used to do this play a lot, where he throws the smoke like this and he sits right here. And so
Ew.
when they garage split you, when they
Yeah,
garage
it
split you, they don't see you.
blocks. And then like
Yeah,
he can
you
hold the
don't see that.
walkout, or he can hold the walkout here. Wait, that's smart.
Yeah.
Ults. When I go to ult, like I ult just like tower right here, but sometimes I'll get shot and stuff. Like, is
Ulti
it better
here,
to
ulti here. So
ult
ulti
in,
around the corner.
ulti in the corner? Oh, okay.
Yes, around the corner, yes.
Where do you press to ult to actually go hell instead of heaven?
Oh, this thing right here. This little like square. That's one of the corner. Yeah, that's how.
Oh! I have scrims in 4 minutes, so I have to head off, but thank you.
Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, thanks, Eric. I've always played Omen on this map. See, that's where I'm talking about, chat, where it's like right here. It's like here to here, everyone does the same It's from like the here to here, where it's just sicko. It's crazy. Like, none of that I would have thought about. And I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, that's simple. That's like blah, 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 whatever. To me, I love learning it.